Hello there, this is Jimmy Favor from the supergroup Manny and the Professor, and welcome to the best of Manny on the Street. Now, as you watch this tape, I'd like you to keep in mind that we're all one of a kind. Let's go back to some sunnier moments from the best of Manny on the Street. Let's go to the videotape.
Show here.
Can we get a
Columbus, Ohio, public access.
can we get a very brief interview?
Talk to you for 1 second. Public access.
We seem to have Mary coming over.
One question.
Ever stand right.
Finally got you.
Ever stand to the right.
Hi, Mary. For those of us in Ohio, this is Mary Savello, News for New York, a very big fan of Manny and the Professor. Oh, we are of her.
Manny the Professor.
We're Manny and the Professor.
Manny and I'm the
We have our own show, Columbus, Ohio, ACTV. We love you. Well, and Perry, too, but we wanted you to say hello to Manny the Professor for public access.
Hi, Manny the Professor. We love you in New York City.
God, you are so much cuter than on videotape, Mary. Man.
Hey, thanks, Mary. Yeah.
I didn't make my living on TV.
Mary, I'm saying ouch. Okay, we're back at Operation Welcome Home Parade with Mr.
Paul Jangalano.
Paul Jangalano of Hoboken. I already know that. We've met. He's already good friends of Manny the Professor. Paul, I want to ask you a few questions. What made you come today, knowing the crowd capacity?
Well, being I'm an ex-veteran, and this is going to be my last ticket tape parade.
Oh, you don't know that.
Oh, yes, I do.
Paul, don't be such a fatalist.
Come on, let's go. I'm a fatalist.
All right.
Come on.
What, you in World War II, Paul?
World War II.
What Corps?
Navy.
Navy? Pacific or?
South Pacific and North Pacific, both.
All right. How long? What years?
3 years service.
Okay, my dad was in Egypt, Sicily, 4 years. The Engineers Corps.
I was in the Aleutian Islands in the South Pacific, up in the North Pacific, and I served in the Amphibious Force.
Wow. Okay, our cameraman Adam here, his father's Mustang fighter pilot, South Pacific.
Good. South Pacific, what ship was you on?
I was
The carrier? Oh,
Burma.
Burma.
348.
My dad was in ROTC in between World War II and Korea.
Big deal. Okay. All right, Paul, I want to ask you a question. You remember that show, Welcome Back, Kotter?
Yeah.
With, what was his name?
Milton? Who? No. Who was it,
His name was Gabriel Kaplan.
Gabriel. I don't
Remember the show?
I don't remember that too well, no.
All right, well, anyway, there was a character on there, Juan Epstein. He was a Puerto Rican Jewish kid. He was one of the kids in the class.
You know some of this show.
All right, Paul, if Juan Epstein from Welcome Back, Kotter married Roseanne Barr, would their kids have Epstein-Barr syndrome?
They'd have the Barr syndrome. The Barr syndrome they'd have.
Okay. Yes, this is our space. Sorry. Okay, Paul. Paul, what's the worst smell in Hoboken?
The garbage.
Whereabouts?
All over the town. Certain areas, yeah, it's worse.
Who's got the best mozzarella?
Fiore's.
Of course. Jesus Christ.
I gave him a plug just now.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Paul, have you ever purchased an Amazing Discoveries thing on a late night TV?
No.
Mr. Chaplin.
Okay, oh, who's that? Who's this guy? Oh, the hell with him.
Chaplin.
Paul's just as interesting. All right, Paul, do you smoke?
No. I
Okay.
did smoke.
Do you drink?
No, I did drink.
You did both at one time?
Right.
All right, Paul, do you like General Colin Powell,
Yes.
Joint Chiefs?
Yes.
Think he did a good job?
Yes.
You think he's a pretty down-to-earth guy with possibly a little political career in the future?
I possibly do. Think so, he is, yes.
All right, do you think he consoled President Reagan when he had colon cancer?
I think Reagan had colon cancer a long time.
Long before he met the other
Long
colon?
before he met the other colon, right.
Okay. If General Colin Powell, we're not saying he does, but on the off chance that he has an illegitimate kid, do you think the kid would be considered a semicolon?
A semicolon.
All right, Paul, what's the biggest missile you ever saw?
The Scud.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, whatever happened to that guy Overend Watts of Mont the Hoople, the bass player?
Jesus, you got me there.
I mean, he used to wear space boots.
Wait, now you got me. No, that I don't know. You got me right there.
How's it going here today? Enjoying it? it?
I'm loving it.
Tell him to go fuck off.
Oh, did you hear that? He said, go fuck off.
Don't bark so close.
No, go fuck off.
Whoa! Now wait a minute.
Who said that?
You gotta laugh at him, man. I didn't say anything. Well, in that case, don't stop.
I didn't think that. I'm not kidding.
What did you have as your main entree?
You know, my main entree is the scotch and soda.
You too, huh? Well, today.
Oh yeah, very, very much. Well, first of all, I resent sitting next to this woman with a foul mouth. Right away.
I was going to ask you about that,
You
but
weren't going to ask me about that, and I want to take my invitation back. Okay? But I'm having a real good time. People, the band is great. Everything is great except the interviewer. He's a nice-looking guy, but you know, he's got problems.
okay. Now, coming up next, we stopped in another wedding way out in Columbus, Ohio at a big fancy hotel. And this is probably my favorite interview of all the years. This is my #1 favorite interview. None other than the incomparable Peaches, the coat check girl. This should be really funny. Wachtell Whiteman wedding, talking to our lovely coat check mistress for the night. And your name is Peaches.
Yes.
Okay, and your husband's not Herb, is it?
No, he isn't.
Okay, just checking, you know. I thought for a minute I was standing amongst talent equal to myself in the singing department, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to ask you a few quick questions. How about that? Okay, Peaches, were you sad when you heard that Vic Tayback from the show Alice had died 2 years ago?
I don't remember.
You know, hey, Dingy, Mel's Diner.
Oh, yeah, I was.
You sad about that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like him?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Peaches, have you ever been to Tierra del Fuego?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have you ever gotten drunk in a hammock on a tropical island?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Who's a better singer, Beverly Sills or Sucrete Gable?
Beverly Sills.
You're right. All right, what are the chances of Spike Lee moving to Italy someday?
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty slim?
Very.
Yeah, I think you're right. Judging on that movie, Do the Right Thing, I think it's pretty
Right,
slim.
you're right.
Okay. Peaches, do you think pigeons intentionally poop on people?
No, I don't.
You think it's just accidents?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Peaches, who's more coherent, Bob Dylan, General Colin Powell, or MC Hammer?
MC Hammer.
He's the most coherent?
To me.
Okay. Honest answer. All right, Peaches, we're moving along here. Peaches, why don't bats get headaches from sleeping upside down?
I don't know that answer.
Okay. Who do you think got to keep the bottle from I Dream of Jeannie? Larry Hagman, Barbara Eden, or Dr. Bellows? Or Major Healy?
Larry Hagman.
Yeah? You think he had a little clout and he kind of just...
Right.
Think he swiped it from the prop department?
Probably.
Okay, Peaches, if you ever visit Belgium, would you have the guts to order Brussels sprouts with chocolate on a waffle?
No, I wouldn't. That doesn't even sound good.
Okay, who do you think would win in a beer chugging contest? Norm from Cheers or Woody Allen?
Norm from Cheers.
You do? Okay, which of these three people do you think can grow the best mustache? Frank Zappa, Sonny Bono, or Linda Ellerby?
Sonny Bono.
Yeah? Better than Frank Zappa?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, well, honest answer. All right, moving along. Peaches, do you think that the CEO of McDonnell Douglas is friends with Joe Strummer from The Clash?
I don't know.
She'll be all right. She's worried about somebody getting their coat. Okay. Peaches, if you could stand every bottle of scotch Dean Martin ever drank end to end, how high would it go?
Very high.
The moon?
Probably yes, I would say.
We'd reach lunar orbit at that point?
Right.
Okay, Peaches, which kiwi do you like the best? The bird, the fruit, or the shoe polish?
Excuse me?
Which kiwi do you like the best? The bird, the fruit, or the shoe polish?
The fruit.
You like the kiwi fruit?
Yeah.
You don't like the shoe polish?
Is there shoe polish? I like the fruit.
The fruit? You don't like the bird?
No, the fruit.
Okay. All right. Have you ever stopped in to say hi at the Armenian Home for the Aged in Paramus, New Jersey?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't. I've never been to New Jersey.
Okay, well, now that you know of it, would you ever?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be a few old Armenians might want to, a little cheering up from a nice woman like yourself.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to move on here, Peaches. I'm not keeping you from anything, am I?
How many more questions is there?
All right, Peaches, here we go. Round 3 of our get-together. Would you like to see more of Cher on television talking about herself?
No,
I'm pretty damn sick of it.
because I don't like Cher.
I don't either. So you
No,
don't want
no.
you want to see less of her talking about herself.
Right.
Why does she always talk about herself?
Conceited, I guess, to me. It's how it seems to me. She's too stuck on herself.
You ain't kidding. All right, Peaches. If Gene Erickson from Tenafly ran for president, would you vote for him?
I don't know if I would or not.
Yeah. All right. What was the best movie you ever saw?
Color Purple.
The Color Purple? Which actor did you like the best in that?
Whoopi Goldberg.
You liked Whoopi?
Yes.
What about Danny?
No.
You didn't like? Oh yeah, he was a douche in that, wasn't he?
He was a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot he was an asshole in that. All right, Peaches. How come Shirley MacLaine never claims to have been a dishwasher from Amarillo in one of her previous lives? She's always some queen, king. She's never some,
How come she's never claimed to be a dishwasher?
from Amarillo. She says she was queen this, king that.
Maybe she didn't want nobody to know she was a dishwasher.
Okay. We're having a good interview here. Brett, are we doing good, Brett?
Yeah, we're doing good, but I'm tired as hell.
Okay. Well, put your drink on the floor and use both hands, maybe. All right, Peaches, who's a better actor, Sir John Gielgud or Sherman Hemsley?
No, neither one of them.
Well, Sir John Gielgud, he was the butler in Arthur, the distinguished British actor.
And who was the other guy?
George Jefferson.
Oh, Sherman Hemsley. Oh, okay.
Who do you think's the better actor?
George.
You do?
I like George Jefferson.
You think he's a better actor than Sir John Gielgud?
I don't know this other man.
All right, okay, it's an honest answer. Peaches, do you know anyone from Rigel 7?
No.
Why is it that bats don't get headaches from sleeping upside down?
It's their normal habitat. They do that. That's the way they live.
For real?
ACTV, Columbus, Ohio.
ACTV. I was on a DC AC.
I'll have to ask.
I just want to think about. Okay, have you ever heard of the Burnt Vegetables?
Lord, no.
No, was it a group or something?
Yeah, they're from Tenafly, New Jersey.
No. We're not into that,
All right. Who do you think got to keep the bottle from I Dream of Jeannie? Larry Hagman or Barbara Eden?
Barbara Eden.
She did?
Yeah.
Well, since you kind of lived in it, you figured.
Sure.
You had first dibs?
Possession, right.
Okay. If you guys ever visit Belgium, would you have the guts to order Brussels sprouts with chocolate on a waffle?
Oh,
No.
Lord above. No way.
No
We wouldn't even order it here.
Do you think Kenny Youngman ever performed for King Nebuchadnezzar?
He may have. He may have. Him and George Burns.
What will you do if the Supreme Court overturns Roe versus caviar?
Road base.
I
Oh,
would
wow.
be upset.
What?
I would be upset. Yes. That's a good question. Man.
No, that's no comment on that. Okay.
Okay.
Personal preference, I think it is.
Because they were neighbors and ended up being the best of friends.
Okay. Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke. I never have.
Do you drink?
I drank at one time, and that was it. It's about 13, 14 years ago, but I don't care for it at all. I'm a coffee drinker.
Coffee?
Yeah, coffee is my, what would you say?
Your crutch.
My crutch, yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee or even tea, don't get me wrong.
Tea.
Yeah, but liquor I never cared for. The only reason I would have a drink is in the other days if you went into a bar, hey, you had to buy a drink. If you ordered a soda, you'd look like a creep. Now this is going back.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The old waterfront days.
Yeah. But as of today, don't get me wrong, now I could go in a bar and it would be for a soda, not for a Scotch on the rocks or any other kind of liquor I wouldn't care for. It's just that I ain't got nothing against it, but it's just that it never got me, you know.
Well,
I never cared.
some people
Just
just
like
doesn't take.
cigarettes. I never cared, you know.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, if you lived here your whole life, were you hanging around when Brando was filming that scene here, right in Church Square?
Let's see. I even forgot what year that was, but
52.
52.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, it must have been around that time. But I was living uptown then.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm saying uptown. Actually, downtown, 260 Furry Street. Then when that was made, and I know he came through this park and through the other park on 4th and Hudson. So being that you knew Hoboken, and you knew he was in one section, in going to one church and coming out a different, 4th Street up in Hudson, you as a resident, you knew, hey, that couldn't, that's two different, you know what I mean? He couldn't have gone in one and come out the other. It's not the same.
Hollywood, they wouldn't know
Yeah,
that.
but in Hollywood and, people in different states wouldn't have known.
Right. Okay, Richard, where do you think mankind came from?
Where do I think mankind? Well, my belief is God created mankind.
Out of his own image and likeness?
Well,
You've had a little trouble with that one since school? You're trying to say that God might be dumb and ugly, Richard?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. No, definitely not.
Well, tell me about it.
Yeah, well,
What are your feelings? Do you believe in Darwin's theory of evolution at all?
I wouldn't even know what that is.
Oh, we came from monkeys.
Oh, yeah, I think it could have been, yes.
There is some physical proof of that.
Correct. That's why I think it could have been.
We can't be like ostriches with our heads in the sand if there's bones and fossils, evidence.
No, but they say sometimes, we act like that, Sometimes a situation comes up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're so embarrassed, they would show you a cartoon. Oh, he has his head in the sand. You're so embarrassed, you know what I mean? But no, the monkeys, the monkey part, the part I would believe in.
You would?
I would,
All right, what's your name again? I forgot.
Stuart.
Okay, Stuart, where do you think mankind came from?
Excuse me?
Where do you think mankind came from?
Don't really know.
I think it came from God, or
I know.
he evolved. Okay, you want to field this one?
Malcolm X.
Malcolm, you think mankind, weren't we around a few million years before Malcolm X?
Yeah.
How could we come from?
Martin Luther King.
You think all of mankind came from him?
No. No.
I mean, like before even Adam and Eve. Like when Earth first started, where do you think mankind came from?
God.
From God? What I'm asking is, I think like millions of years ago, long time ago, where did people come from?
From
How
Europe.
did we get here?
From Europe. I was here small age. I was here in 1930 with my father.
So you think all of mankind came from Europe?
Well, not forever, everywhere.
You think people came from monkeys?
Maybe, yes.
Yeah.
I think everyone coming from monkeys.
Including me?
Like somebody believe that. I believe one God.
One God?
For everybody.
God, work, home. That's your motto?
Right. God is one for everybody, no matter what color you are, no matter from where you come, only one God.
Only one God.
God, yes.
Okay,
we love us, one God. We
okay.
love them too.
And, how long have you lived in Hoboken?
20 years.
20 years? Do you like it?
No.
What did you see the race the other day?
Kind of normal about it.
20 years you've been. Okay, could you guys say hello to Manny the Professor? And all that?
Aye.
Okay, now here you go. If your sperm could be frozen for 1,000 years, whose descendants would you like it to impregnate?
Descendants?
Yeah, you following me here?
Right, come on.
Okay, now if your sperm could be frozen for 1,000 years, whose descendants would you like it to impregnate?
Now, let's see. This is a long thought. Descendants.
Pass on that one.
Maybe the Windsors of England?
No. I would say maybe Khrushchev. Khrushchev, the Russian.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll have some more Reds around.
Can't get enough of them Reds, huh?
Oh, can't get enough of them.
All right, Paul, now. This is a kind of life after death type of question. If you could be told exactly what day you'd die, would you want to know that?
What day I would die? Yes, I would. I would.
While you were living, you'd want to know?
Right.
How come?
I want to know so I can rub out somebody I'd like to rub out maybe before I go.
All right, Paul, if Sigmund Freud were Cuban instead of Austrian, you think he'd like cigars even more than he did?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he did.
No, I don't think he did.
No?
He smoked cigars through a habit, that's all. I don't think he liked them.
All right, Paul, if General Schwarzkopf, what would you do if General Schwarzkopf cut a really raunchy fart today?
Oh, my God. You think the people would run from the parade?
We might get more elbow room.
Right, you will. I'm getting squeezed out a little at a time here.
All right, Paul, name 3 things about American cars that you love.
American cars, interior, the 4 wheels, and some motors.
All right. Who do you think's smarter, a dolphin or Lawrence Taylor?
A dolphin.
All right, Paul, what would you do if you got hit in the head with a computer disc instead of ticker tape today?
I wouldn't be around if I got hit with a computer.
Okay, Paul, do you think the Queen of England refers to dining out as strapping on the old feed bag?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
She's pretty.
Pretty, right?
She can rub elbows with the common.
Anybody, right? The Queen.
All right, Peaches. Back in the 70s, did you ever get bit by a pet rock?
No.
No. All right. All right. Now here's a kind of a political question, and I want an honest
Political?
answer. Yeah, a little bit, and I want an honest answer too. All right. Okay. Do you think that there are any animal rights activists so extreme in their views that they would refuse to use Preparation H because its main ingredient is shark's liver oil, even if they had hemorrhoids the size of a peach? I swear to God, it says peach here. I didn't set this up. Even if they had hemorrhoids the size of a peach.
Peaches, it's all good wedding fun.
I swear to God, it says hemorrhoids the size of a peach. What a weird coincidence. In other words, you think there's anybody that's that into animal rights that they wouldn't even use that, even if they had a hemorrhoid the size of a peach, just because it has shark liver? Okay, it was kind of from left field, Peaches, but I had to ask it. All right, Peaches, in all the, okay, which has more holes in it, the ozone layer or George Bush's domestic policy?
George Bush's domestic policy.
All right. How big a boot in the ass does Aaron Spelling deserve?
Who is that?
Big TV producer.
Aaron
Does, like,
Spelling.
you know,
Aaron Spelling.
Found you.
yeah.
Oh, the big one.
Big boot in the ass?
Who's more coherent, Bob Dylan, General Powell, or MC Hammer?
I would say Bob Dylan.
All right, thank you for your time, Paul.
You're welcome.
Okay.
What stamp would you rather see the U.S. mail issue? The young, trim Johnny Rotten or the older, slightly plump Johnny Rotten?
Don't make me no difference.
You don't care which one they do?
No.
Okay. What does fair dinkum mean?
I don't know. What does it mean?
I don't know. It's an Australian. I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know either? All right. Who would you rather sit next to on a long plane ride? The gorgeous Billy D. Williams or some weird salesman?
Weird salesman.
Peaches, come
Billy D.
All right, Billy D. Peaches, is there really anything funnier than unintentional humor?
Not really. I don't think. Unintentional humor.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay. There's an old expression, heavens to Murgatroyd. Where is Murgatroyd?
Who in the hell knows where it is? I don't.
Heavens too.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. It's probably nowhere.
Peaches, Did you know anyone who was involved in the letter writing campaign to bring back Charlie's Angels?
No, I didn't know.
All right, Peaches. As you may or may not know, Walt Disney's body is preserved in cryogenic deep freeze somewhere. If they ever bring him back to life through modern science, who do you think he'll want to smack the crap out of first? His brother Roy or Michael Eisner?
Probably his brother Roy.
All right, Peaches, do you think Liz Taylor's next hubby will be her gardener, Jose?
Yeah. She has so many, it probably would be.
Okay. Peaches, what would you do if you were at a show in Atlantic City and Dean Martin flicked a lit cigarette at you?
What would I do?
Yeah. After paying like $40 maybe for the seat.
I get pissed. If he flicking no cigarette, yeah, I would.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna second to last one. Do you remember the humorous Ray Stevens song "Ahab the A-hole"?
No.
Okay. And Peaches, our last question of the night: how many more maniacs is Tenafly High School capable of unleashing onto the world?
What high school? What high school? I don't know the high school. I don't know nothing about that high school.
All right. Okay. One last one. Peaches, couldn't Petula Clark have done more for the homeless besides just singing "Don't Sleep in the Subway"?
Yes. Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Peaches, I want to thank you. You have been a peach.
Thank you.
Thank you.